our grand final. They will meet the underdogs Pussycat, and this for the title. Fourth Wars Grand Champions. But before we return to the arena for the grand final, there's just time to commend all our Roboteers for their hard work, innovation and creativity. Because the Fourth Wars has been the best yet. All the robots have stood their ground and fought to their last drop of oil. We've seen a wide variety of design, weaponry and destruction, and in recognition of our team's achievements, we've our special Merit Robot Wars trophies.
What more could you possibly want?
First up, the Sportsmanship Award, given in honour of the behind-the-scenes generosity of spirit and effort which makes Robot Wars the fun it is, the taking part and not the winning. The nominations: Sir Chromalot with Steve Merrill and Dave Whitehead, great fun with the Pom-Pom Girls. Superb entertainers, not very good in the arena. Cease. Back again, Duotor, Kieran Byrne and Peter Redmond, the boys from Dublin. Again, they didn't go too far in battle, but behind the scenes, they helped everyone else out. A spot of welding from Kieran, bit of electronics from Peter. And Plunderbird 4. Mike and Brian pulled out all the stops, arriving in style in the Chinook. They didn't go very far in battle. The winners, Duotor for the third year running, the original Good Samaritans behind the scenes. The Most Original Entry Award to go to a robot created with a unique, fun and destructive design in mind. The nominations: Robo Chicken, not really destructive, but great fun. I'm afraid to say they didn't get a great deal of luck in the arena. Gemini, a clusterbot, the first ever, brilliant design, a feat of engineering skill, double trouble, a twin set, and Pearl for the future. Something. All built from second-hand parts, a new age Roboteer striving to compete against the super electronic forces of the future. And Pussycat, like a cat on a hot tin roof, always lands on its feet, a destructive play. We didn't quite see its full potential, I feel. Maybe next time. The winner, the brilliantly original Gemini, has that set a trend for the future. The Best Design Robot Award. This takes into consideration the weaponry, the machinery, the hardware, the big picture. And the nominations: Pussycat, second nomination for Alan Gribble and driver son David. Maneuverability and mashability married here. It can destroy at speed. Next up, The Creature. Saw them in the third Wars with Tunturin. Better design with a flipper and greater maneuverability, if not too much speed. Lovely artwork too. Thermidor 2, semi-finalists with a pneumatic flipper which could lift 100 kilos or more, electronic claws. They'd learned a lot from mistakes in previous wars. And Gemini once again, 2 pneumatic flippers, each half independently controlled. You'd have to be a genius or schizo to come up with this design. And we say genius, a second award for Gemini, deservedly so. The Best Engineered Robot, only 3 nominations, no one came close for pure engineering refinement. For the bits in the box you never see the inside. It's Chaos 2 nominated, reigning champions George Francis, an electronic engineer himself. No changes to the machine, through to the final once more, says a lot about its power. Steel Avenger, John Willoughby and his team, veterans of the wars, constantly improving the robot. This year came with an axe, with a self-righting mechanism, and a duster to clear up the mess. And Stinger, Kevin Scott and the boys from Lincoln with this ingenious design, all the electronics held inside 2 impregnable wheel hubs. And the winner, Steel Avenger and John Willoughby, his first award, long awaited. The Best Newcomer Award for those Robot Wars fans who watched previously, learnt and then entered a machine themselves this time, like Robo Chicken, plucky, brave, fun design, but it had an axe and a flipper too. This was no featherweight, but chickens don't survive when a cat's in the roost. Tornado, semi-finalists, souped up their motors to 36 volts, giving extraordinary speed and power. They beat Gemini. This nomination is well-deserved there. A Tillithatron, a mace-like weapon, a manic spinning motion, a whirling dervish, but perhaps better control next time around. And Mousetrap snapped up this nomination for originality of design of that deadly weapon, ensuring it was Gorgon's over for the unwary opponent. But the winner, mainly because of that victory over Gemini, Tornado! And just time to mention our other two arena events running in parallel to the big heavyweight competition, the Sumo Basho. Panic Attack, the only robot to survive. You had to stay on the Basho floor longer than Shunt. And Kim Davis managed it with Panic Attack. Well done. And the Pinball Warrior Tournament, Gemini, a staggering 255 points amassed around the arena floor. Hit the objects and the targets, dodged the house robots. They came late on in the event, Gemini, with a wonderful run to take the title of Pinball Warrior Champions. Gemini.